I'm loving San Diego! Ah! Hold on. Say hi to the camera! Hi! Say hi. Good! Tell them what we just did, Anna.
We went on a lot of Universal. It was fucking awesome.
It was so cool.
Can't see my eyes right now, but like...
Right there.
Flipping out.
I thought she was gonna cry.
Actually, I was on the verge of crying, but I'm okay now.
It was really cool, and there was
I'm
literally...
too tall for this video.
There you go.
Hi.
There's really nothing going on right now as far as I know. We didn't see anyone filming, but it was really awesome. Hey ladies! So this week is pet peeve / tick week, I think. That sounds really weird. Anyway, so this week I was trying to point out my pet peeves, but as Amy and Janice both said, it's kind of hard if it's not happening in the moment. But despite it being hard thinking of my pet peeves, after a few came to mind, literally I ended up with nearly a page full. See? Honestly, I don't even know if all these things should be considered pet peeves or rather just things that really pissed me off. So let's get started. So I really hate when it's morning and I'm sleeping and someone has the TV on really loud. It also drives me crazy when the printer is running while I'm trying to sleep. This doesn't bother me as much as it used to when I was younger, but I'm really not fond of painted on eyebrows. But what really drives me crazy is when they're done badly and they look really ghetto. I can't stand when I open the door for someone, especially a dude, and they don't say thank you. One of the things that drives me most crazy is when I'm having a conversation with someone and they get a text and all of a sudden, I am less significant than a piece of scrap metal. People who just don't acknowledge me in general. So I really don't like it when a guy thinks it makes them look more hot when they change the way they speak to you when they're trying to impress you. Quick story. So when I was in 8th grade, there was this boy that went to my church and I had a big crush on him, and I know he had a crush on me too because he made it really obvious. But one thing that really turned me off was that one day, he all of a sudden started talking kind of ghetto, I guess. Hope that doesn't offend anyone. All of a sudden, whenever there was more people around us, especially dudes, he was all of a sudden like, "Oh, hey fool, what's up, blah blah blah." And I'm just like, ew, like that's gross. Stop. When people repeatedly tell me directions that I obviously know. For example, if I take someone to a place repeatedly and they're always like, "Oh, make sure you turn here, I don't really get mad because I understand they're just trying to make sure that I don't miss the turn because they might think that I just forgot about it. But it's still inside a little like feeling happens because I know, but I'm not really gonna get pissed because it's not that big of a deal, but it still irks me a little bit. So I'm really not down when people call you prude just because of the morals and boundaries that you have for yourself. When I was a freshman in high school, some girl called me prude because I was a virgin. Like what? I'm sorry that I'm not easy at the age of 14. Like, ugh. I totally agree with Katie. When people don't use their turn signals, it really pisses me off. So this is gonna sound totally ridiculous, but it kind of bothers me when people judge me for pronouncing things correctly. For example, I'll be trying to give directions to someone and I'll tell them to go down Tenke Verde, but all of a sudden that's just so weird because I'm not saying Tenke Verde because I'm not Mexican. Like, what the hell? Why can't I pronounce things correctly? I am part Latina. I know how to speak. People who hate on music and artists for no good reason. When people automatically think that because you're young, you're bad and you're always gonna get into trouble. I really hate it when I'm in the middle of driving and I see someone trying to pull out and I stop so that they can go through, or I just let them pull out in front of me and they do not acknowledge what I did for them. It's a pet peeve when a person cannot respect an individual's beliefs. So I really don't like it when the actual hat part of a person's hoodie is inside out. So it really bugs me when I'm on the internet and people use the word "cu" instead of "cool" and they're not trying to be funny. In Portuguese, cu means ass. So when I'm on Facebook and you're writing "that's cu," you're literally saying "that's ass." So now on to what makes me tick. So I guess what inspires me is how I took it. I've always admired people who have been able to succeed in the entertainment business and balance their morals and beliefs with the fact that it's the entertainment business because I know it's not easy and I'm having a struggle trying to figure out the median between those two things. People who truly work really hard and appreciate everything they have and every day that they have on this earth really inspire me because they remind me to appreciate what I have in this world. Whenever I'm at a performance, whether it be for theater or a film or music or I'm watching dance, I just always feel this really intense feeling right in my heart, and it makes me want to perform so badly because I see all these performers and I see their love for the entertainment and for, I don't know, just I see this fire and I love that, and I love feeling that myself, and it makes me want to pursue my career even further and really go for my dreams, because it's that kind of passion that really makes a person succeed. So I just really admire and I'm inspired by these performers who give it their all and who are living their dream, because that's what I want to be someday.